In the last class of 7th standard syllabus, we have learned about the poem that is RMS. Now let us go to the next topic in 7th standard syllabus of English, that is the lesson Ekalavya. And we are coming across here two scenes, majorly the two scenes about that is from the Dronacharya's ashram, and the scene 2 from the that is the forest scene. And here the main characters are, that is Ekalavya and Dronacharya and also Arjuna. So let us have a detailed note about this lesson, that is Ekalavya, about the important picks along this lesson as well as the narration of this lesson. Let us have a look on this lesson. So before going to that, let us know who is Dronacharya, the archery teacher for both the Pandava and the Kaurava princes. So now let us narrate the Ekalavya, scene 1, that is Dronacharya's ashram. Drona is standing under a tree surrounded by the Pandava and the Kaurava princes. Drona said, I am very glad, my dear boys, you have learnt all the tricks of archery that I taught. Practice them well. So now Arjuna told, but we know only to aim at an object seen at a distance. You have not yet taught us the art of shooting at an unseen object. It was said by Arjuna. Now Drona told, yes, Shabdavedi, it is the most skillful trick in archery, aiming at an object merely by the sound. You shall learn it by and by, but who comes here? So a boy enters a bow and bows to Drona. The boy told, great Acharya, Ekalavya, the son of Hiranyadanus, prostrates before you. Drona told, long live boy, Hiranyadanus, is he not the hunter chief of the southern forest? Ekalavya told, yes Acharya, but he is no more. Drona told, oh, what a pity, he was a bold hunter. Indeed, you look equally bold. What brings you here, my boy? It's told by Drona. Ekalavya told for that, wolves have increased in my forest and the fawns have no safety. I cannot bear to see the poor animals troubled by the greedy wolves. I must learn archery in order to protect the fawns in the surroundings. So I have come to you, great Acharya. Please take me as one of your pupils. Drona told, your thought is indeed noble. Arjuna, noble indeed, but Acharya, he is not a prince. How can you have him as your pupil? Drona told, that is true, but I am sure he will prove a worthy pupil. So Ekalavya told, Acharya, teach me archery just enough to save my dear fawns. Take pity on the poor animals. Drona told, my bow binds me, my boy. I cannot take as my pupil anyone other than a Kshatriya or a Brahmin. But my blessings go with you. May you prosper. So Ekalavya told, great Acharya, keep your bow. Your blessings shall be my guide and shall help me to reach my goal. You are my guru. Though I may be far away from you, I will learn archery with your blessings. Ekalavya prostrates and goes out. Now scene 2. Scene 2 is forest scene. 2 years later, Drona's idol decorated with flowers on a platform under a tree. Ekalavya bowing before the idol and some deer grazing peacefully at a distance. So Ekalavya, addressing the idol, great Acharya, how kind you are. You have taught me archery well within these 2 years. What good luck is mine to have you as my guru. I have achieved my goal. My dear fawns are now free from trouble. Looking at the deer in the distance, how peacefully they are grazing. Ekalavya, hears the barking sound of dogs at a distance. Ha! This is not the howl of wolves. The sound is coming nearer. The deer lift up their heads in fear and run to him. Have no fear, my dear animals. No dog or wolf shall disturb your peace as long as I live. He shoots arrows in the direction of the barking. The sound stops. Oh, quite a big party of hunters. How wicked they are to set their dogs against the innocent animals of the forest. Oh, what do I see, my guru with his pupils? Enter Drona with Arjuna and other princes and a dog with arrows in its mouth. The poor dog whines helplessly. Ekalavya prostrates before Drona. Ekalavya, Acharya Ekalavya, the son of Hiranyadanush, pays his respects to you. Drona, arise my boy, God bless you. What a skill you have gained in archery in this short period. Your teacher must indeed be a great one. Arjuna, really, this boy has mastered the art of shooting arrows by detecting the source of sound. Ekalavya, it is all the result of your blessings, great Acharya. I learnt all the tricks of archery under your kind guidance. How kind of you to visit the poor abode of your humble pupil. Arjuna, Acharya, you promised to make me the greatest archer in the world, but there is a boy who excels me and he says you are his guru. Drona, Arjuna, you know I have been with you always. It is the devotion of this boy that has made him a good bowman. Arjuna, whatever it may be, Acharya, you have not kept your word. Drona, Ekalavya, if you claim that I am your teacher, you will have to give me a Guru Dakshina. Arjuna, Acharya, so was it really you? You have not kept your promise. So Drona told, dear Ekalavya, if you say that I am your teacher, I deserve Guru Dakshina, can you give your right thumb as Guru Dakshina? Ekalavya, do not accuse the great Acharya. O prince, I cannot bear it. His promise to you shall be kept. Goes to the idol, bows before it, takes his knife from his belt, cuts off his right thumb, puts it at the feet of the idol, takes it again and comes back to Dronacharya. I request you to accept it and bless me. This forest is now free from wolves and other cruel beasts, and my dear fawns are safe. I have no more need of my bow. Turning to Arjuna, Prince, you are now the greatest archer. As you will not have a competitor in me, the Acharya's promise to you is fulfilled. Drona, what a noble soul. God bless you, my dear boy. So dear children, we have learned the lesson that is Ekalavya. So the story of Ekalavya. Thank you for watching this video.